Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's video is going to be Ultimate Sackboy. The goal of these videos is to see what happens when you start the game for the first time. So, let's do that. So it's a vertical game. Well, it is official then, it's got Sony at the bottom. I didn't know about this game until this week. This wasn't what I had planned, but this is... I kind of like Sakcboy, so I was really curious to see what this was going to be like. I'm pretty sure it's like a runner, but I want to know if they're going to do anything special with it. Sony released, well, it was released for Sony by someone else, a runner on PlayStation Vita. I think it was Run Sackboy Run. I liked it, but it had like 4 levels and then just repeated it, and it got difficult quick and it was horribly unbalanced. So I want to see what style this one's going to be. That one, as a horizontal screen, was a horizontal runner, but this is vertical. And the first thing this game wants to do is just run. That's a pretty simple tutorial. Okay, vertical runner. There we go. Pause the action for us. Shows us what to do. Flick up. Pause the action. Shows us what to do. Slide down. Okay. Left. Right. Collect bubbles. Makes sense. For me, I do have a history of playing LittleBigPlanet. I've been playing it since the PS3, and I had it on PSP and PS Vita and PS4, so I'm pretty familiar with that. What interests me more is how do they convert that to a runner. Like I said, they've done it once, but I wouldn't say it was successful. Okay, automatically grabbed. Great. On the PS3 version, LittleBigPlanet 3 for sure, it was something input on the controller. Okay, so it's probably a gacha style as well. That's cool. LittleBigPlanet, if you're unfamiliar, you collect items, create customized Sakcboys, and here's what it says here. Win bags, unlock new items, increase power level, better scores. That's the loop. And here we're straight to the front. Oh, not yet. Oh, okay, so the clothes do the power level, so it's not so much the character has the level itself, it's what you equip the character with. Totally understand that. Okay, I still can't check, but let's run. So the stage is a little different. Oh, down. Oh, I see, we're attacking. Up. And bouncing on top of. Okay. And it's still got that LittleBigPlanet style of respawns. Okay, it's kind of cool. What's a little noticeable is that it doesn't kind of have the same art style as the originals did. The originals style was more like you could build it, it felt more like a patchwork. With this game, things feel a bit more cohesive, a little bit more like part of the world rather than something you've built to make a world. kind of like Yoshi's Yarn. Have you ever seen any of those? I'm a little bit surprised that there's a timer on these bags. What's this then? Ah, top right. We're in season 3, or well, season 3 is going to end. I know on the App Store this game came out this year. Actually, I'm wondering if the... Yeah. Again, I like how they explain this. It's very visual and simple as well. It's not like long paragraphs. It's sentence, picture, arrow, picture, sentence. It's simple. And the Get Season Pass is a big separate button. And the game has no point forcing me to do it. So look at all these items. Now it's a little weird. This game would be perfect for a store because LittleBigPlanet. Let's just do this. Oh, straight in, okay. Now I have no idea who these other players are. I'm collecting fruit for some reason. Seconds left. Maybe we're not going to collect all the fruits in this time. Maybe it's something we collect as we play through the levels, or as we play each day. Maybe. Free go. So you get a bag every time you win, I think. It looks like there are 13 clothes we can get in this area. It does show that there's a lot to this. If you've been playing this game, let us know in the comments how much depth there is to this. Those buttons for eyes look scary. Okay, so I was a little confused earlier. It looks like actually, it's not so much you wear the items, but just by collecting them, you get power. And I kind of like that idea. So that means there's not one ultimate costume layout. It just means that just by playing the game, you get more powerful. So you don't have to. You're not limited by how many pieces of a costume, just by having the piece makes you powerful. I do like that. I'm going top right, look at the settings, see what we get. Graphics, oh, high. Any language options? Not a lot, okay. I guess there's a chance that this game may have a different name in other countries. I can't remember off the top of my head if Sakcboy is a universal name used by all regions. So let's customize. We got headband, bucket hat, okay. Nothing there. Those buttons are scary. Frames. Okay. Let's do the bug hat. Equip. I forgot to hit equip on the hat, didn't I? Sure. Equip that emote. Okay. What do we miss here? Ah, pants. Oh, trousers, sorry. Well, yeah. Nothing there. Okay, that's our character done. And it's just the 3 big buttons at the bottom. That's all you have to do. And you see we've got daily duel still locked. So let's see if we unlock that quickly by playing. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got an iPhone Pro 14, so the dynamic island is top, but it's not getting in the way of anything. The top left, where we've got the positions, the dynamic island is ever so slightly above that. Whoops. Continue for free? Sure. That's what I get for talking, trying to do this down. No! Oh, I swiped down to go down and that brought the screen down. You gotta be careful when you do that. Okay, just go right. I guess this game still considers this part the tutorial. Do not trust that. I think it looks good, and these colours are quite bright and vibrant on my screen. I wonder if this is going to be another bag to use, or they're going to give us different items. Got less items. Okay. So you see on the bottom left it's a green number. So it helps make it clear that there's something different there. It was red before to show there was new items, and it's green to show there's items to upgrade. Now it says it was free, but I wonder if this is going to be a cost later on. Okay. So I guess we do all the items. You see again, there's a green dot, so I know there's that one there. Ah, here we go. 50 coins. I was wondering how quickly they would reveal the cost of that. I'm not angry about that, it's just, that's how it is. And what's this 2 here? There doesn't seem to be a claim all button, so we might have to do this one by one. Daily duel. What's this? Unlock by finishing on the podium 3 runs in a row. I like that challenge. Alright, let's try again. We've got 8 challenges. I do like that it doesn't immediately start us. We get something to read, there's a countdown. It makes it feel like there's a proper competition. But it's not faceless. We now have some names for these other characters. And on the top left you can see my progress. I still don't want to try those. a second. Still, it's close, but I guess that might be part of the tutorial to show us why it's important to do some of these things. And just by see how well it's timing everything. It doesn't feel random. It feels like there's a tutorial happening, but it's not telling you it's a tutorial. It's kind of letting you feel like you're doing it yourself. Ah, here we go. 1 hour. Do I want to be reminded? No, thank you. Okay. So that's how this game's gonna gate you. Some games do it by how much energy you use. And the game will say, pay us money, you get more energy. This game's doing it by the fact that you get bags, and you can only open so many of them at a time. I'm going to do another run, and we're going to see if we get another bag or not. We got to beat Advite. I'm going to have to try some of these more tricky ones. Nuts. Oh, shield, so we can smash. That's not a lot to smash. But at least we can see how much time's left, but not a lot. Magnet would be useful. Yes, come on. You see, even though we're first, there's still incentive to go because we earn more rewards. That's a question. I'm wondering if there's going to be like online leaderboards. I got 3 medals in a row. Huh. Panda. Let's maybe we can assume it's Big Jiggly Panda. Ah, here we go. It's a shame it's not telling us how much this is. It's a shame it's not giving us this option. If you're on a data plan, you have no way to know how much this is. I'm doing this on Wi-Fi, so this will affect my comment at the end whether or not you should try this game or not, or whether or not you should play at home first, or whether you should download it and play it as you go. We saw in settings there's no option to download everything, which I think there should be. Oh, we're up against Poe. Obviously, still not having the noodle dream. Oh. Okay, this is a little tricky. It could be that what was downloaded was specific for this level, because this looks quite unique. Oh, yes, I only just noticed that my shield had run out. I didn't think I'd make it. Oh, we can probably not go any further, but that'll do. Return tomorrow, so okay. Again, incentive for you to come back to the game is to not give you the item immediately, but to still give you the item. So if I come back and play this tomorrow, I'll get the item and there'll be a new duel. So it's a clever way of getting you to play the game without making it like money based or gacha based. You earned this, so you're more inclined to come back and get it because you earned it, it's yours. So on this screen at the top, the dynamic island is above all of that the coins, the gems, which is why on the video you'll see there's kind of like a big blue bar up there. So that's how this game's done it, essentially. So yeah, 18 will get you this bag on the go. So let's hit that. Oh no, 18 will open it. Okay. Okay, so I was wondering if you could... It's not clear at the bottom. Empty slot. It wasn't clear what the gems did. If that meant it would start opening it, like we got to go in the bottom, or if it would open it automatically. So it's a little bit of a shame that's not that clear. I do feel like those gems were wasted. But, you know, we had to see what happened. So all these missions then. Claim that. That. Again, a claim would be really useful. Convenient, yeah. Season pass. Now 700 yen. It's... Oh, if you're unfamiliar with my videos, I live in Japan. It's not that expensive. But... we know what the coins do, we know what the gems do, we know what the bags do. So we have a greater idea of what this means to us. And I really do appreciate that. Some games will say, hey, season pass, without telling you what half of the stuff in that does. We know roughly what nearly all of this does. Those cards tell us there's going to be 2 like epic supers, 14 rares, 10 normals, and 288 commons. You know, we have context for all of this now. And yeah, any of that season 3 going at a diagonal, that still doesn't cross the dynamic island. So there was a lot of very careful design put into this game, and I'm here for that. I really do appreciate that. This wasn't just thrown out to get some money. Some of the, let's say the Uncharted runner, if you remember, oh, was that like 10 years ago that might have come out? Yeah, that felt like it was just thrown out. A bit of game PR, a bit of extra income on the side. Whereas this one, this feels really well done. So let's get this reward at the top here. It'll be interesting to see when this game plateaus. You can see we're only leveling up ever so slightly at the moment. So let's do another one. Let's see. It's interesting this is time based rather than how far you can go. I kind of want like a runner mode where you just run until you can't run anymore. Things like Minions Runner. That's not time based. It's just you go until you're stopped. I don't know if their Minions running game is still going, if I'm honest. I have some experience playing running games, but not recently. Oh. I was hoping to quickly slide over and go under and defeat them, but not quite. I didn't get on the podium? Do another run. Oh, I guess you have to get to the finish to get the podium. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, not judging the jumps very well, am I? I wonder if there's going to be a way to power up the power-ups, basically. Like, can we get a longer magnet time? Can we get more anything? Like 35 seconds is not long. I wonder if that's because we're still quite early on, and as we progress maybe the timer will become longer. Of course it gets more difficult to get on the podium if you have to run for longer and longer times. Ah, we have the dance. Let's go for the vest. So, what we usually do about this point in the video is to check to see if there's controller support. Often in the App Store it does tell you. Unfortunately, I don't remember. So we're going to try that. I'm going to put the phone down. And I'm going to use a Xbox Series X. It's a blue controller, blue and white one. I really like this shade of blue. I really like the combination of blue and white. It matches my favourite football team. So, here we go. I'm going to press the button. There we go. I might have to charge the batteries in this. Alright, so, D-pad first. Up, down, left, right. Nope. Left analog stick. Up, down, left, right. Right stick. Up, down, left, right. A, B, X, Y. R1, L1. R2, L2. Nothing. Was that answered? If it's an Apple Arcade game, I think nearly all of them have controller support, but outside of Apple Arcade it's really hit and miss. Alright, let's do another run. Let's do a few runs actually. Let's see what progress we make. Do we unlock anything? Do we get any more options? Again, I can't judge that very well at distance. It could be because I'm new at this game. Could be because I'm out of practice with LittleBigPlanet. Yes, I did see that I missed the shield. I bet that will be the only way to get high score in this level. Oh no. Okay. It's being generous at the moment. Fair enough. Not going to complain at generosity. This is the only screen I've really noticed that the dynamic island gets in the way of anything. And it's those big light bulbs in the screen. The one in the kind of middle, on the left side, that is like 95% covered up. The very top, I can kind of see. If the dynamic island covered that light bulb all the way, maybe I wouldn't mind that much. But because I can see that there's something there being hidden by the dynamic island, then that gets just a little bit annoying. But the fact is the only thing that is affected by the dynamic island. It's not that bad. Actually, let's probably go until we get all the bags and see what happens at the bottom. I should probably do that a little slower, but there you can see it there. And we didn't go up a level. And it didn't tell us that there was a upgrade. There was red because of the red ones, but no green. It's a shame that that red 3, there couldn't be a green one underneath. So we know that there's two different things happening here. So what can I level up? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's upgrade the stars. How much? 50. Or watch a video and get it for free. But I'm not going to do that. I don't want to put you through some of the horrible adverts that mobile phone games have. Alright, so we've got one more empty slot at the bottom here. Let's do another race, get another bag and see what happens. Again, these names just feel like computer AI. Doesn't feel like I'm playing against other players. But we still could be early on. That could still be a function that gets unlocked later. Like, I live in Japan, so it would be very obvious when I start seeing kanji if nuts. It would be very obvious when I start seeing kanji and stuff and some more specific names, you know, if we are up against real people or not. Let's try that again. Like Yuko could be a Japanese name. Roma, not so much. But there are quite a few tourists here now. The border's been opened a little bit more. Oh, probably a lot more actually. Let's try and get one of these. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Well, you see, that was interesting. The cups at the top went down by 5. So there is a punishment for losing. It's a bit of a shame. Everything, there's nothing nearby. I'll pay better attention to that shield timer. There it goes, gone. Okay, so there's been no message here, no warning about any of these bags. So there's 3 hours to unlock them. So let's try and earn one more bag and see what message the game gives us. See if it will help us out, or if it will say, hey, you even if I hit the run button, will it stop? Will it say, hey, you're gonna earn nothing for it? Let's see. No, there's no warning about the bags. Okay. Ooh, yes. Good timing on that, and then jump into them. And that one. And that one. Oh, okay. A little tricky in places. I don't want it to end so much. I do want to just run and see what that's like. Like Run Sackboy Run on the Vita was just you ran until you died. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Now it's telling us, oh no, slots full. At the bottom, continue. Doesn't tell us what happens. Or open bag now. Doesn't tell us what bag. The one we just got, or one of the ones that's in the queue. So it's like, it's nearly there, explaining everything, but it doesn't quite get there. Is it useful? Yes. But it's still not clear. So I'm gonna hit continue. What happens? Nothing. So the bag's not recycled, we don't get like even if we lost that bag and got 1 trophy, that's still a reason to keep playing, there's still something. Or that bag is recycled for 5 coins. Yes, it would break the economy of the game a little bit, but it just feels like a waste now. So what point is there playing the game Well, we get these. Buttons, sure, they're scary. But what points they're playing the game where you don't get the back? So, I don't know. I want to look up the past, see some of the rewards. Is there like a mode hidden amongst this, or is it just cosmetics? Yeah, it's mostly cosmetics. I kind of appreciate that. They're not hiding something from us. See, there's no green anywhere because the red's taken it up. But there's plenty of space to add green. If we upgrade that, 50 coins. It's very easy to spend your coins in this game. At the moment, there's not really any clear indication of how to earn more. Where are those eyes? There they are. So, level 1, 5 coins. Okay. Level 2, 20 coins. Sure. Level 3, 50. Sure. For this example, let's have a look. There we go, there's the big increase. 150 coins. No, I'm gonna do that, just in case I do keep playing this game. I would like to have some coins available. No, I won't do that either. We need to finish tier 1. Let's see what happens. What's the point of that? There's nothing there to pick up. That magnet feel like a bit of a waste. Okay, we made it first. For some reason I don't feel like my jump would be high enough to get there. Shoot. Sure. Near the end of this video. There you go, just for that little bit there. Oh, 2 more. Okay, let's do 2 more. Well, I mean, let's get 2 more trophies, and that might be the end of the video. We'll see what happens when we finish that. I'm gonna play Sai again. I didn't feel like it did what I expected it to do. And I lost 5 trophies for where I finished. Okay. My inclination is I can't jump high enough to get up on those. Definitely can't. Oh, that's the stars. Yay, we barely got there. Right at the end. And you see the star level of some of the others I'm playing against, they're quite high. Alright, what do we get from this guy? So do I have to pick one of these clothing items, or do I get both? Oh, it says to be found. I mean that means that I can pick them up in game. And it's a 24-hour speed up boost. So I guess that means bags open quicker. Space race? Probably is a stage. Yeah, these are like stages rather than game modes. So there's definitely a lot of incentive to play in terms of unlocking new things, leveling up. I imagine the coins needed to level up things. That's going to be one of the big stumbling blocks. Kind of what makes you plateau. Like you only get 450. That's what, something level 5, and that's not enough. There's so much tier 10. How high does this go? Daydream, they have a whole completely different thing here. Okay, so that's where it goes at the moment. 8,000. But you see the bottom there ends in 3 days, 3 hours. So these tiers, they change with the season. Like on the bottom right here, the season pass ends in 3 days, 3 hours. So I'm going to say that will do for Ultimate Sakcboy. Yeah, I'm impressed. It's one of the more well thought out and designed games, even though it looks like just a runner. There's so many slight design changes that have been done with the goal of kind of teaching the player what the game is. It hasn't just said, hey, season pass, give me money. It's taught us what each of the parts of the season pass do before then telling us, hey, now do you want to unlock it? You'd be surprised how many games we play on this playlist that don't do that. Or they may only show you what this item does. The currencies are simple. There's coins and there's gems. Just two things. Again, nice and simple, and we've already seen very quickly what they do. Like I said, I just want a marathon mode, an endless runner mode. Like I said, I played Run Sackboy Run on Vita. I quite enjoyed it. It was a bad game, don't get me wrong. There were all sorts of problems. This is a better game than that. But I just liked in those moments, just when I'm playing the game, hey, if I can get it going for half an hour, let me play for half an hour. Bags at the bottom. Yes, that is one limit the game puts on you. But it doesn't say you can't do anything else. We've seen we get trophies by just finishing a level. The game isn't stopping that. It's just the game stopping this extra bonuses. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that either. It would be nice if those bags were recycled somehow. Like a coin, a trophy, or something that benefits us, that gives us a little bit extra incentive not to put the game down, to keep us playing somehow. Or maybe like the daily duel could be done again. we play it once, we win it, and it's finished. It seems like a waste. We have the level on the phone now, because you saw it, downloaded it. Let us just play it for fun. You get like a bonus trophy. That's it. Or one bonus piece of clothing. You know, give us a little bit extra. But those are just nitpicks. You know, they're not big things. There have been way worse games that we played in this series. So yeah, I'd recommend giving this a go. I recommend downloading it, starting it. Starting it's a little difficult because the daily duel isn't essential to playing. If you just run, then sure, download it at home and play it. But if you're going to do the daily duel, you have to download something extra. That could be, open. That could be, you know, an end. That could be too much for some people, and that I understand. You'd have to make that choice yourself, but I recommend getting this and downloading this game. It is a simple runner, but it's a nice twist on it. You know, equipment, the items you collect give you a level, the level gives you more points, the more points, you know. I kind of like how that's been done. Just 35 seconds seems slow, but then you realise I have died, what, 6-7 times this video? So yeah, it's worth it. Give it a go. Even if you only play it once, it's still a good one time. So, until the next Mobile Friday video, or maybe until I see you checking out some of the other playlists we have on the site. We also have YouTube Shorts too. Or maybe I'll see you checking out some of the Ko-fi membership tiers. Because up over there, we have tiers for PS3 Cross Media Bar game previews, hour-long videos. LittleBigPlanet 1 is up on the regular YouTube channel. That's just, I think, 30 seconds. It's a silent, it's a silent game preview. And we're there because we just don't get any YouTube ad revenue. A bit too small for that. So you've got the option just to donate instead. But wherever and whenever I see you again, please take care.